Hey gang, I'm back. I'm sitting in my car and waiting for it to warm up. So I thought I'm gonna start doing YouTube videos on my way to work. I'm just gonna set my camera phone, like I just got an iPhone 4. I'm gonna set it up around my car somewhere and just talk while I drive and upload videos. Because I've been lazy lately. I've been really lazy, and I'm an idiot. Because you guys know I'm an idiot. So I'm waiting for the car to fucking thaw out. Anyway, I'm just really bad at having stability at routines. I'm trying to get better at it, and I know I do best on a routine. Anyway, so I thought I'd just do a few videos while I'm just, like I said, waiting for my car to warm up and shit. I'm trying to think. I got a bunch of things I wanted to talk about, too. Words. Here's a new one I'm going to go off about, is because I'm taking back certain words. The main one that pisses me off the most, there's two. The main one that pisses me off the most is the word shocked. Because you see this all the time in magazines. Somebody says, oh, look at the new outfit Britney Spears is wearing. It's shocking. Or I get that on, I'm on a call and somebody will say, yeah, I opened my bill and I got shocked. You guys understand what the word shock means? Shock means like you're in the military and you're storming the beaches of Normandy and your best friend who you grew up with and trained with got hit by a mortar and got fucking vaporized and you're covered in viscera. Like you're covered in blood and guts. You have an intestine hanging off your face. That's shocked. So don't give me no shit about fucking opening a bill and being shocked. That's bullshit. Just everybody overuses that word. It fucking pisses me off. And another word that pisses me off, and this is ladies, this is something you guys do. I didn't put it together until just recently, where, you know how girls will call a guy a creep, right? You know what the definition of that is when a guy is stalking you and being like lecherous and all that shit. Women use the word creep to describe a guy who's hitting on them who they're not attracted to. That's not creepy. Guys are attracted to all kinds of women. That's like telling you to look at the sun and, don't feel happy because you're looking at the sun. Don't breathe. That's what guys do. We hit on women all the time. So don't use the word creepy. We should gotta come up with another word. If you're not attracted to a guy, it is not creepy if he hits on you. Guys hit on everything. And if that fucking creeps you out, then what are you doing in this society? Honestly, it's dog shit. There's a bunch of other words that annoy me too, like, a lot of words I find are just gross. Like a lot of stuff to do with sex stuff is annoying. Like the word penis is really gross. Penis. It's just, ugh. Even vagina is kind of a gross word. There's another word I hate too. There's a bunch of words that are just, they're just ugly words. Like some words are great. They roll off the tongue really well. But, I don't know. Just, our lexicon is really weird sometimes. Like even sperm is a really fucking ugly word. Sperm. It's just, ugh. This is only a 2-minute video. Well, I'm probably going to do a bunch of really short videos because I have a bunch of really quick ideas I'm going to toss out, and I'll do it while I'm driving. It just takes me 7 minutes to get to work. Let me think. What else I got going on here? New iPhone 4. I got it at a pawn shop. I work for a cell phone company. I bought a Rogers phone, and it was used, but it's like fucking brand new. I paid $250 for it, but I ended up getting a 16 gig one instead of an 8 gig one, which is nice because I got more than I paid for. And yeah, I just had to get her unlocked and activate her, and I mean, it was annoying because I had to go through a bunch of steps. I tried to unlock it myself, which of course didn't work because of my own damn fault, because I went and fucking updated the software on the thing to the new version. If I hadn't done that, I might have been able to unlock it myself, but I still paid a lot less for it than a new iPhone 4, and it works fucking phenomenal. Like here's another thing, everyone's going bananas over the iPhone 5. I have one that's 2 models old, and I find it suits my needs perfectly. The battery, if I'm goofing on this thing all day, yes, the battery does drain kind of fast, but other than that, this thing is fast for internet. I hook it up to my computer because the roommates can be inconsiderate because they're ignorant, they don't know how the internet works. They download something, they leave their fucking download program running, and I tell them 100 times don't do that because it fucks up my games, and I end up dying in hardcore mode of Diablo all the time. It's just a lag. It's just like, not me, I'm a pro. Anyway, so I hooked this thing up, USB, and I did a speed test on it. I'm running at 5 megs fucking download and like 1.4 upload or something like that through a cell phone, which to me is pretty fucking impressive. So I've got my own private connection. Through work, I get endless daytime minutes, endless texting, endless data, and it's fucking cheap. The only thing I don't get is long distance, but I don't call anybody long distance anyway. So yeah, this fucking thing, I gotta say, is a pretty solid plan. I mean, for me anyway, for working, for my minimal use. I've had this thing over a week and I don't think I've had one call yet. I've done a little bit of texting, but Really, nobody calls me. I don't know. I'm not a popular guy. Have you seen my face? Let me think. What else? Yeah, so I got this thing. It's working really good. People are going bananas over the iPhone 5. The iPhone 5 has a better camera. It has faster internet. It has faster RAM. It's slimmer and it has a bigger screen. But literally, it is. I tell this to all the customers that call in. I don't bullshit anybody. I tell them it is not exactly Star Trek stuff. And for me personally, it's not worth the fucking huge pile of money you got to pay for it to get it. That's what I tell people. Like literally, it's not worth all the extra money. The iPhone 4 is excellent. The 4S is probably better. I haven't played with it. The 5 I'm sure is better too, but as far as wanting to pay $800 for a fucking iPhone 5, are you kidding me? That's what pisses me off about Apple too, is that their shit takes forever to lose its value. I mean, it's like a Honda Civic. It never goes down in value, which to me is bullshit. An iPhone 4 should be like $100 or $200 right now. Like, how the fuck are you charging that much for a phone that's years old? You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense to me. But you know why they do it? Is because people will pay it. Ugh, Apple products. Let's all fucking spend a fortune. Anyway. Oh, listening to the shit out of Opie and Anthony lately, and I've never really been into the whole radio thing. I mean, I used to like Stern, right? I used to think he was cool. And then, even before Opie and Anthony started getting into it with Stern, I was listening to this one episode. I should probably start driving. I was listening to this one episode where Stern was talking to this older lady, and they were talking about her sex habits, right? And, you know, they're just doing their shock jock shit. And then all of a sudden they ask her, she has a son, and Stern had to ask, did you ever have any, you know, incestuous feelings towards your son? Just like, what? Why would you ask that? Like, do you actually catch people say, oh yeah, of course? I was like, I just immediately thought, that's just the stupidest fucking question to ask. Who's going to say yes to that? And then Stern got into it with Open Ant, and or no, that's not even another reason. Another reason why I went back and listened to after September 11th when Bill Maher got fired for saying terrorists that drive plane into a building are way braver than guys that push a button and launch a missile and kill someone they don't even see, which is true. You have to have balls to drive a plane into a fucking building. I don't even know why he got fired. Anyway, he goes on Stern and Robin. Stern just rips him an asshole, and Robin just parrots in the background. Never, you know, always busting his balls, always backhanded. Even compliments are backhanded. You know, never saying, okay, Bill, I understand why you did. But they just rode him. And you could tell in his voice, he was just like, I don't have to put up with this shit. So I immediately lost all respect for Stern. And now I think Stern's a fucking turd. And Robin's a turd. Anyway, I don't know why I always do that. Opie and Anthony are awesome. I got into Patrice O'Neal because he was always on the show. Listening to this guy going, Jesus fucking Christ, this guy is smart. Like, he's a ghetto thug, but this guy cannot conceal his fucking Einstein-level intelligence when it comes to psychology of relationships and why people do what they do. A caller will come in and say one thing, and he's like, yeah, you're probably this type of guy, aren't you? The guy's like, yeah. Fuck me. Then I find out Patrice is dead. So I got into this guy thinking, man, this guy is fucking awesome. Then I find out he's already dead. I'm like, ugh. But then Jim Jeffries is on there. He's an Australian comic, and he's a fucking riot. And then one with Louis C.K. on there, they're talking to Donald Rumsfeld, who's, you know, been around forever. He's dealt with all these presidents and everything. Very high-level, high-respected guy. And Louis just keeps asking him, are you a lizard? And he didn't answer the question, and then Louis is like, yeah, that's... Why wouldn't he deny it? You know, what does he lose by denying that he's not a lizard? It's so fucking funny. I was just laughing my whole off. Oh, it was good. So anyway, guys, I'm going to fucking put my camera, I got a OtterBox, and I got a clip thingy, and I'm gonna stick this thing somewhere and just do rants while I drive to work. Probably shorter videos because my drive is not very long. I'm just warming up the car today. Figured it was all covered in frost, so I'll just do like Open Ant's callers always do, punching out.